I'm that weird-shaped cyst you got on your thigh in the 7th grade and you just can't get rid of it. Faust, and today I'm gonna answer your questions. I'm gonna be honest, I asked you guys to ask me anything under the sun. I even gave an example for you guys. An example of a question of, if I could pee on someone without any consequence, who would I pee on? And you guys, you didn't use your imaginations. But that's okay, because like a strong, independent woman person doing her thing who don't need no other, I am going to answer what you gave me. John Scott wants to know, would I ever crossplay? Well, John Scott, and for all of you who are new here, when I'm not like this, being an icon, legend and star known as Faust, I am sometimes a woman called Project Digital Spirit. Project Digital Spirit will be making an appearance on this channel at some point in the future, probably this month. When did you embrace your gayness? Okay, so it was a dark and stormy night. And in the distance, I saw something sparkling in my back garden. And I was like, what the hell is sparkling? So I went outside and I was like, what is this thing? And I kept following the sparkle. And before I knew it, I had run a mile. My garden is only about 5 meters long, but I ran a mile. Don't ask me how I did that. It's a massive plot hole. Anyway, eventually I left the garden and came back inside because I was wet and it was raining. The next day, that sparkling thing was still there. And I realized it wasn't actually in my garden, it was in the distance outside of my garden. So got my socks on, got my shoes on, got my other socks on, and I went out the front door, went around back and started going towards the sparkling thing. Eventually I found the sparkling thing and it was a hairbrush, and I started combing through my hair, but the hairbrush had some makeup on it and some of the makeup fell on my face. And eventually I walked past a mirror and I went, oh my god, I could look gorgeous. And that's when I embraced my gayness. Brian Burke wants to know, why don't you have a boyfriend? Darkwing Duck 1984, I hope your parents didn't name you that, asks, if you were a sandwich, what kind of sandwich would you be and why? I would be the concept of a sandwich. Like, who invented bread? Why did they invent bread? And who invented the concept of putting one bit of bread on the bottom, then stuff in the middle, and then another bit of bread on the top? Now, if you had asked if I was any type of food, I could have answered that question very, very easily, because there's this song by Katya, the drag queen, called Ravioli. It was never released formally, but it goes, maybe it's filled with beef, or maybe it's filled with cheese, or maybe it's butternut squash. I just want you to watch me eat some ravioli, baby. I want some ravioli, honey. I want some ravioli, baby! I want some ravioli, honey! And those are all the questions I got. If I didn't use your question in this video, I'm really, really sorry. It just wasn't good enough, so try harder next time. But for now, my name is Faust. Remember to follow me on Twitter and Facebook so you know when I'm gonna do one of these videos next, because I'll post, hey, I'm doing a video where I need your guys' questions. Send me questions. And also leave your questions down below. And don't forget to subscribe, because subscribing helps the channel, especially if you're new. If you're already subscribed, just stay subscribed, please. Maybe it's filled with beef, or maybe it's filled with cheese, or maybe it's butternut squash. I just want you to watch me eat some ravioli.